Welcome to the Evening Update. Nath Gardner with you. The truck driver involved in the Eastern Freeway crash in Melbourne that killed 4 police officers has been jailed for 22 years. 48-year-old Mahinder Singh was high on ice and severely deprived of sleep when he crashed into the officers who had pulled over a speeding driver almost a year ago. The father of 28-year-old Constable Josh Presney says nothing will take away the pain.
No amount of punishment can replace the loss of our loved ones and the missing place at our tables that will be felt by us for the rest of our lives.
There are more claims that Christine Holgate was unlawfully bullied out of her role as Chief Executive of Australia Post. She was pressured to resign after giving expensive watches as bonuses, but the head of Australia Post licensees argues she did nothing wrong and shouldn't have been forced to stand down. There is confirmation today federal police have launched fresh investigations into accused war criminal Ben Roberts-Smith. It's over media reports that the former Special Forces soldier conspired to silence witnesses of war crimes. Egyptian authorities have impounded the cargo ship the Ever Given that blocked the Suez Canal last month. The owners are yet to pay the massive billion-dollar bill that went into salvaging the vessel, lost transit fees and the costs of stalled traffic. And more than 20,000 Australians have signed the federal government's online condolence book for the royal family, days after Prince Philip's death. To sport now, the West Tigers have just one win on the board after the opening 5 rounds of the NRL season. Fans booed the team off Leichhardt Oval at half-time in the loss to North Queensland. Captain James Tammo says turning their season around starts this Saturday against the Rabbitohs.
It definitely has lit a fire in the belly. It's one of those things, you could tell the boys were a bit upset at themselves. You know, 1, for us, we shouldn't have let it get that far, and 2, we've got to be better.
In AFL, St Kilda ruckman Rowan Marshall and midfielder Zach Jones are both set to be declared fit to play Richmond tomorrow night. And in tennis, Aussies John Millman, Jordan Thompson and Alexei Popyrin are in action in the 3rd round of the Monte Carlo Masters. In entertainment news now, pics have emerged of former home and away stars and now Hollywood stalwarts Isla Fisher and Chris Hemsworth catching up for coffee in Sydney. Gina Liano, one of the stars of The Real Housewives of Melbourne, is hanging up the boots. Actually, her high heels sounds more apt. The 55-year-old barrister will not be returning for season 5 of the show. And I'm not saying Nicole Kidman has a foot fetish, but she has been helping hubby Keith Urban keep his feet in tip-top condition. The actress treating him and their daughters to in-home pedicures. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.